this week's video here on YouTube. One of the things I'm going to talk about right off the bat, number one, is I'd like to send out a congratulations to the Baylor Bears men's basketball team for winning the national championship on Monday night. It took a team that was undefeated in Gonzaga and knocked them off. And, Gonzaga, at least now you know what the 18-1 New England Patriots felt like when they lost the Super Bowl at the hands of the New York Giants. So now you at least know that. But hats off to obviously Scott Drew and the Bears for winning the title. And been 18 years in the making. Scott Drew gets there when basically the program's in shambles, and he takes care of business and wins this national championship. So that's it. So hats off to them. And just like to see the one day that LSU wins the national championship at basketball, but I got a feeling it's not going to be with Will Wade. Will Wade's under investigation. One of the entities that he's under investigation with is the FBI. So, I don't know. And as far as LSU as a school athletic-wise, oh boy. Yeah, they got all kind of problems. They're not reporting these sex crimes and not doing this and not doing that and trying to cover things up. I don't know. And now they got lawsuits and everything else, and I'm maybe starting to believe that football program's going to have more sanctions than them putting sanctions on themselves and not going to bowl this past season. I think it's going to be much more than that. I think I'll lose a lot of money. But, George Peppers brought it up on Bayou State Sports Saturday a couple weeks back. What? Who's to say LSU doesn't get some kind of a death penalty? Do they get something where they cannot go to bowls in any men's sports for the next 2 or 3 years? Who knows? Would it be something like that? Would it be, who knows? Or could it be just an actual death penalty where they don't play men's sports for a couple of years? I don't know, or football at least. I don't know. I just know there's going to be a lot of problems with LSU. And then, of course, basketball, we got, what's going on with that? Like I said before, about not even an FBI investigation on Will Wade. And that's not even the NCAA doing it as here. That is something different. But I don't know what's going to happen with them either. Baseball's probably in the throes of one of the worst seasons they've had in a while. A long while. Probably ain't been this bad since right after Bergman left. Who knows? But I'm thinking maybe at the end of this year, maybe just maybe they go to Maneri and say, hey, we'll give you an opportunity to retire. I don't know. Just don't know anything anymore. As far as the men's sports, they're not in good shape. Gymnastics is going pretty good, and they got a chance to. They got a chance to win a national title. So we'll see what happens there. But we're talking about Title IX violations, but guess who's getting ready to probably be the chief violator or the one that eliminates Title IX? Well, his name is President Joe Biden, if he can remember his name half the time. I don't know if he remembers even what he's talking about, but I don't know. I mean, they really talking about letting transgenders participate with women's sports if they still got men's hardware? Or vice versa? Or, I don't know. I don't know if that's what Joe Biden plans to do. I mean, if they've already transitioned, yeah, if they got the female hardware, yeah, then they're female. But I don't know if he's talking about if they still got the men's genitalia or not. You know, I don't know, and that might be too controversial, and I don't want to really get into that. But he might be the one that eliminates Title IX. But right now, Title IX's in place, so yeah, there's violations when it comes to LSU. Abso-friggin-lutely. Oh, yeah. My son Brendan, my 20-year-old son, he had his tonsils taken out when he was in sophomore year in high school. Okay? Well, guess what he found out today from the doctor? Tonsils are back. Yeah. Tonsils are back. Yeah, well, guess who else that's happened to in his life? Somebody had his tonsils out when he was 5 years old. And by the time he was 14, the doctor looked down his throat and said, "Isn't this the one that we took the tonsils out of?" "Yeah." "Well, they're back." Well, guess who that was? Yeah, that was me. That was me. So, yeah, and I've heard other cases where they grow back, but there's no doubt in my mind that Brendan's got my genetics, because tonsils came back. Oh, well. Whatever they going on with COVID and everything else, his tonsils come back. Okay. Well, like I said, yeah, I know personally that it can happen. It happened to me. Oh, boy. So, moving on from that now. Oh, boy. Okay, now I'm going to get into some YouNow stuff. Wow. Quite a few props chests were dropped. Some pretty large props chests on different streams. Guess what we found out? There was quite a few bots that got into people's streams and got lion's share of prompts in some of the streams. Yeah, actual bots, not even humans. Yeah, they can't come out and admit, oh yeah, they messed up somebody with levels and props and all kind of diamonds. Everything got messed up. I mean, I know they're having glitching, and I know they're supposed to be in the process of putting in a new, much larger server. Something that they need to do because they keep expanding the network. They keep bringing people in. And I'm not even talking about the instant partners that are coming in from TikTok. I'm not even talking about them. There's people coming onto the platform. And, yeah, so... And now we got bots. Bots. No wonder why it's been harder and harder for people like me to level up. Yeah, like this week. I'm not going to level up this week at all. I was averaging a level up a week in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Ain't going to happen today or this week. I'm stuck at 51. And unless I get involved in some massive chest drop, which they got some big ones. If they don't open them anytime in the next couple of days, when I go on Saturday, I'm still going to be level 51 like I was last Saturday. So, I don't know. that's my Saturday broadcast. And, oh, yeah. Well, I want to talk about that. Yeah. Yeah, well, I got a few more episodes of Bayou State Sports Saturday anyway. We're going to take our 6 to 8 week break during the summer. We usually take it the week, like the Saturday. Actually, yes, the weekend of Memorial Day weekend is when we usually shut it down. We don't go that weekend, and then we shut it down for like the next 6 or 7 or 8 weeks, whatever it's going to be, to get to NFL training camps and college camps and high school camps. That's when we're going to restart. Obviously, being in towards the end of July, so we'll be off pretty much. So that's about 8 weeks. But we always take that break, and we'll take it from YouNow as well. As far as that show, YouNow Music Showcase is going to continue throughout the summer, throughout the year, hopefully for years to come. I want this to work, and Ryan Steele's going to be my guest for the hour, and that's 11 a.m. Eastern. So that'll be. But we got a few more episodes of Bayou State Sports Saturday to go. We got to go through April and then into May. Our last show is when I usually do our, like I like to refer to, the Fred G. Sanford Memorial You Big W Award. And I give it away every year. Well, I got 13 people nominated for it. And one of them happens to be this person that was called a genius, and finally a White House press secretary that knows what she's talking about. That's how she was touted. Well, Jen Psaki, guess what? What you said has shot you to the top of the list. I mean, way above second place. Because, what was her statement? That they're not going to raise taxes. People are not going to raise taxes. Businesses won't raise taxes if their taxes go up. I mean, they won't raise their prices if taxes go up. I'll get it right. Yeah, they won't raise their prices if taxes go up. Really? Wow. Yes, Miss Genius. Anyway, I'm going to get on out of here. Yeah, I'm at the 12-minute mark. I'm about to have to clock back in for work. I almost forgot to do this, but I did it. Here it is, and we'll get it up and running, and I'll be back next week. And as I always say, God willing, I'll talk to y'all again in a little while. Bye.